All right, I'm back with Dali, and we're just going to set up a few things. Not as mandatory, right? But those are cool stuff, right? So we're going to do the forward to your phone number, right? We're going to also do the voicemail, and also we're going to look at the widgets that we can also install on your website. You don't have to do those things, right? They are not as mandatory as the previous things we did before, but they are pretty cool, right? So, Dali, I'll let you share your screen.
Yeah.
And actually, you did it without me, right? So you figured it out how to do the forward. Yeah. So I'll let you explain, please.
I just got to get you to disable so you can share my screen.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll go through for people that want to, like I've got a team of 3 people that do sales. So we have an office number, and I want to show people how to change the Twilio number so it goes to the office number. But if you only have one person who only takes all the calls, I'll show you how to do that as well. Okay, so best way to do it is you go into your settings. Oops, let me go back. Where did I go?
So settings at the top right.
Sorry, my internet's running a little bit.
Yeah. Top right corner, and then you click on your name.
Yeah, so you click on your name at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to let it load. No, it's not there.
Actually, yeah, settings, yeah, there's an issue. Maybe if you refresh, I don't know. I think you need to refresh it. Yeah, refresh it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yep.
All right, so you go into settings, and then you go into team management. Okay, so if you're just by yourself, obviously your name there would be, but if you've got multiple people, like I've got 2 here at the moment, and I'm going to be adding more employees on there soon, you click on edit, and then you go down to call and voicemail settings. Now, normally it'll be set like that. You would have your Twilio number right there. Now, what that means is if someone was to call that number, if someone was to dial that number, this number will actually call my staff member, Brittany, who is the profile, okay? But because I want it to call a different number, you've got to leave it blank. And this is where it wasn't working for me for a while because it was, this was set on my phone number. So you got to make sure, if you've only got the one staff member, then, leave it like that. If you've got multiple staff members that does sales, get rid of that, okay? And then what you can do is you go into, I think it's phone numbers. So at the top here, click on configuration and put in the forward calls to whatever number you want to, okay? Click update, and then that should call whatever. So if someone was to call my Twilio number, which is 0488 222 70, that's automatically going to forward to my head office number. Now, it doesn't work, just to remind you, it doesn't work if you have it set like this on someone's profile. Does that make sense, Remy?
Yep. Great.
Beautiful. That's how easy it is. It took me a while because I had it connected to one of my numbers, and that's the reason why the call forwarding wasn't working. So you've got to make sure none of these profiles have that number connected to it.
Yeah, and let's go back to the phone number here. I just want to show a few things. You know, the platform is pretty powerful, and I explain, you know, the main features, but we have a bunch of other features. For instance, here, if we click on the edit, the little pen, right, we have some other features. For instance, if you select the option call recording, it's gonna start, you know, you can also record your calls. You know, we have some other features here, right? And also, let's go back to the team management, and let's go back to one of the two, either you or your employee, and click on edit. What you can have also here in the voicemail setting, you can go down, and you see here, you do not pick up the phone in either 10 seconds or 20 seconds. You can actually upload an audio message here. And then, you know, people will hear that audio message, and then we'll be able to leave you a voicemail. Okay. Okay, I think that's it, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. It's very simple. It's just don't make the mistake that I made, which was, yeah, if you're trying to forward your number, you've got to make sure you disconnect it from these profiles.
Right. Awesome. Now I wanted to show you another thing, which is the chat widgets. If you go at the top right here, chat widget. So this is for you to enable a chat bubble on your website. So you can either have your website on this platform, right? We showed you how to do that already. Or you can use that chat bubble on a WordPress website. You have a Shopify website, a Wix website, whatever, right? So there is a code for WordPress, and also there is a code for the other ones. So here you will need to copy that code. And here it says, copy this code in the body or the footer section of your website, okay? So here you're going to your website here. So whatever you're using, right? It could be WordPress, it could be another tool that you're using for your website. So I'm not too familiar with Shopify, Dali. I'm more familiar with WordPress.
Yeah.
But basically, we want to paste that code. So let's see.
I can do that. I'll show you how to do that.
Yeah. Where you would paste it everywhere, basically. Yeah, maybe it's here.
Yeah, yeah.
Because yeah, that's the home page, right?
Yep. So this is my home page. I can go into the footer.
Yeah. But here, you know, it's only gonna work then for your home page, and then if you would go to the other tabs that you have, then it wouldn't work.
Nah, because this footer is for every page for Shopify.
This footer is for every page? Okay. Then yes. For every page, then yeah.
I've just got to remember how to add the code though. Settings.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Shopify.
I think I'm...
custom HTML, yeah. You had that. Custom HTML. Yeah. There we go. Then select.
Add custom HTML.
Yeah, so you can remove all of that, paste. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's save. And let's go test.
There you go.
And so now you can change the text that we have here. Let's just make sure that the way you did it, it works on the other pages and not just the home page. Let's go see the other ones. Yeah.
No, maybe it didn't. So I can play around with that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can get that on all those pages.
All the pages, or you find a way to just paste it one time and then it applies everywhere. Make sense?
Yeah.
But here, you know, you
I
can
think
change.
I can.
Yeah. You know how to do that?
I think there's a way of doing it so on the footer. Yeah.
Yeah. But at least we see that it works.
Yeah.
You can change the hi there, have a question text that's here. Go back to the platform. Yeah, close that. You see the intro message? Yeah. Intro message, if you go down.
Yeah.
You can change what's being said. Maybe you can also change, you know, and have your headshot or one of your coaches' headshot.
Yeah.
You know. If people are returning to your website, you can have a different message. And here we have some other options also. If you click on the widget window, so, you know, at the top, we have the have a question. Then it says enter your question below on a representative. You don't want to say representative, right? You want to say something more casual, right? It's just an example here, right? You can add the email field so that you also collect their email addresses. Legal message. Yeah, I would recommend that you keep that. Widget color, you can change the color. Let's go down. Mobile validation, I would recommend that you use that and that you select your country. Or maybe it does it automatically based on where you're located here. And then we have the acknowledgement settings, where you know, we have the once it's done, right? Once it's sent, okay, thank you, and we'll come back to you. And probably also here you want to change that message and have something a bit more casual, right? You're a gym, you're not too formal either, right? And then what's going to happen is that then those people that are going to message you will go directly to your chat, right? They're going to go there. And it's another way for you to generate leads, right? To have that on your website, you'll be able to generate some leads like that. And then what you can do also is that for people that come from this widget, same, you can have a sequence, you know, you can have a follow-up sequence for them as well, right? You need to create a trigger on automation, and you need to create a campaign and then connect the widget to the right campaign via the trigger, via the automation. But, you know, then you can get also creative with it.
Yeah. So you could essentially go in here, write a new, you could write a new campaign of a sequence of emails and text messages,
right?
And then go into automations to create that. So we could write, you could call it a new website lead, or new chat widget lead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either you do it manually or you can automate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's it.
Cool.
I think that's it for today, right, Dali?
Yeah, that's all we've. Yeah, that's all I've done to play around with it now. Anything new, I'll let you know.
That sounds good.
I'm